Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Chippewas will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Michigan's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Reading the option, it's Lavis. And he probably should have just handed that one off. He is snowed under in the backfield. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Temple. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Priestcorn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. There he goes! Turning it on! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Wolverines, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He caught it! That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Wolverines will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 24 to USC. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll start this drive from the 42. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback goes knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The give to the tailback. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air, it's Labus. Got it behind the line, it's Townsend.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do you do? You set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The offense changing the play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now improvising. That's caught. It's McCulley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning on the Jets. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. The option look. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Michigan! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Chippewas will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
I love screen passes on offense, and you got to do them in different ways. To the running backs, you can do them to receivers, do them to tight ends. Didn't gain any yards on that one, but don't be afraid to dial that play up again later.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try the run. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. The short hands. It's Temple. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Flores. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's Simpson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the right. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Tulane is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 24 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. Wide open spaces. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
There he goes! That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Chippewas are marching down the field.
Black 14! Black 14!
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Callahan. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line, it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Got a man, it's Moore. It's a running room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's McCulley. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Priestcorn. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll be shoved out of bounds right at the 4-yard line. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Pressure coming. The throw. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. The defense has bent, but so far they have not broken. It's 3rd and goal from the 8. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score. They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 78 yards down the field. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Reading the option, it's Flores.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Chippewas will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Forced out of the pocket. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Haynes. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's now 2nd.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.